Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Andri. I'm from Y7C class. And for today, I want to explain about how to teach listening to young learners. How to teach listening to young learners. Listening is the first skill that children acquire or learn before speaking, reading, and writing. Somehow, children's hearing and listening are different. There was time when kids eagerly looked forward to their daily bedtime story ritual. As a doting grandparents or aunt reads, the tiny toad would silently listen, spellbound by the narrative. Unbeknownst to the child, greater imagination and better flow of thought were qualities being ignited into him or her through attentive listening. Fast forward to the present day scenario where every one of these kids appear to be super high on sugar. In this stage first, instantly competitive world, these kids chatter without a pause and provide instant reactions to everything. They have no patience to listen completely and imbibe information, owing to the million distractions around them. And unfortunately, the current world order is akin to a rat race. To compete in such an environment, we are inadvertently teaching kids to be assertive and loud. So, instinctively, kids tend to react even before the person can fully complete a thought. They need to be conditioned to break free of this habit. It is therefore up to their caretakers and schools to discover mindless hearing and reward good listening skill. Here is how you can do it. There are 4 steps. The first steps: make active listening fun. Children need to be taught that listening involves eyes, ears, and the heart. So the first step to getting kids to listen is by reducing the number of distractions they are exposed to. Phones, video games, and TV are a big no. Then get them to understand the full message, not just hear the words. The way you can approach this is to pepper your session with interactive activities to encourage listening skill. In this case, lesson plans must be carefully constructed to include these techniques to achieve your goals. Some of the popular interactive games for honing listening skills range from Simon Says, or pertaining to following instruction, to Story Chain, predict what happened next a story. You could also get kids to follow simple cookbook recipes, read aloud. Ultimately, there has been much success in turning curricular subject matter into sound and music, making it easier to learn and remember. One could also create a sound motif to accompany the story readout to help kindergarten children increase comprehension. For kids who do not understand basic language, sounds can help correlate to the theme under discussion. Music also a great stress reliever, making learning much easier and fun. And the next, for the step 2, Participation is key to listening. Encourage kids to ask questions between sessions or summarize each session at a designed time. Another way to ensure participation is by incentivizing kids to ask each other questions. So, in order to be able to ask questions, you need to have understood the subject matter. This way, you know who is listening and who is not. But you also need to keep tabs on the fact that kids are not continuously badgering the speaker with questions. This defeats the purpose of the exercise. Remember, the focus is to listen actively. Asking of questions can happen at scheduled time slots. And next, step 3. Do not repeat the same point. Do not keep repeating the point you are trying to make. This way, you ensure that if the student blocks out what you said the first time, they will feel like they are missing out, because you encourage them to listen carefully from the next time onwards. Warning: do not be too boring talk, as this could backfire by the child completely zoning off. Is it important to ensure you are being engaging enough for the kids to pay attention? Alright, so the last step is step 4. Practice what you preach. Be a good role model. At the end of the day, you need to be just as open to listening actively to what the child says to you. Children learn from what they see around them. Make sure you also teach them to 1. Maintain eye contact. 2. Politely let the other person speak and internalize what was said. And 3. Keep an open mind and not dismiss anyone's opinion. And 4. Wait for the speaker to pause before asking questions. And 5, the last is summarize the entire conversation. This helps the child verify if what he heard is indeed what the speaker was trying to convey. So I think that's enough for my explanation. Sorry if there is any mistake in this video. And thank you. Bye bye.